right, so now we heard about, Donald Trump sending the ICE agents over to the airport to help out or stand guard. There's been reports about some of them just lounging around doing nothing. We've seen the photos being posted on social media of the agents that are unmasked. And then they talk about the wait times at TSA is still long. Now, some people online are saying that these ICE agents were supposed to be there to help make things go faster or help them out. But now we find out that they're not really doing nothing, and TSA wait times aren't going down at some of America's largest airports, according to a couple of news sources out there, despite ICE officers being sent to help with record-long security lines. They're really not helping at all. Also, President Trump just threatened to deploy the National Guard now to the airports to help TSA staffing. So not only is he sending ICE, he wants to send the National Guard. Now, you're probably wondering, why would they send all these different agencies to the airports? I have a theory. People, on what's really going on. Let's talk about the conspiracy theory on what I believe is really happening. Now, if you remember, a few days ago, they announced that they were raising the military age limit to people who can be sent to the sign up or get drafted or whatever to 42 years old. It was at 30 something and raised it up to 42. My theory is that they're trying to get us comfortable with seeing these people at the airports, because at some point they're going to lock down the airport so people don't rush out the country. When they realize we're about to get drafted to war, many people are going to head for the fences to rush out the country. Also, many Americans, a large percentage of Americans, do not have passports to leave the country anyway. But when they said, we need people to require to have a passport or some sort of ID to vote, they want that system to be tied up to the point where people can't even get passports to get out the country. Typically, you get a passport, it takes about 6 to 8 weeks roughly. So even if you now decide, okay, let's get a passport now, just in case shit hits the fan, we got to leave the country. But if they get their way with this SAVE Act and all this other stuff passes, they're going to tie up the system. It's going to go from 6 to 8 weeks to potentially 6 to 8 months. And if that's the case, they'll have enough time to lock us in the country to where we can't leave out. Now, if you already have a passport, you're good to go. Right, you can leave, you can go, but many Americans, a large percentage of Americans, don't have passports and can't just go get one. And this is why they're locking the airports down. They want to keep people from leaving the country so they can draft you for war. That is my conspiracy of the day. If you agree, let me know. If you don't, you have another theory on why all this madness is happening, let me know in the comments below. But this is my portion of the React with Sean conspiracy theory. More coming soon.